Okay, hi everyone. This is mystery kit number 2. Now, if you're new to mystery kits or you just happen upon this video and, you didn't see mystery kit 1, I will explain really quickly before we jump in. I send out a mystery kit usually once a month, hopefully, and what I'm doing is I'm using up card pieces and things from Stamp Camp or Card Buffet, or maybe I just cut a bunch and didn't end up using them. So I have some leftover little kits, and rather than just put them aside and sometimes never use them, I send them out to my customers or people in my Facebook group. You don't have to be a customer who's purchased anything. You just have to be a member of Beth's Paper Cuts Idea Sharing Group, and it's just a fun little group where you can post what you're using with your Stampin' Up! Products, and I'm going to post things that I'm making with my Stampin' Up! Products, and then if you want, you can join in the mystery kits, and these go out free, and you have to live in the US because otherwise it costs more than just a stamp. And I try to make them on the simple side, so I don't send a lot of heavy embellishments and things like that, because I am sending them out free, but you can embellish them yourself. And what you can do is you take the pieces, and if you want, you can put the card together using what stamps you have and not look at what I made until after you're done. Or you can put it together with me and do it exactly as one of mine. And today I thought it would be fun because I didn't send out so many this month because I think a lot of people are gone for Thanksgiving. And I only sent out a few. So I have some extras. And so I thought rather than just make one up with you, I would do 2. And what I'm going to do is I will show you the original from my Stamp Camp or Card Buffet. I'm not sure where I used it. I think it was a Stamp Camp. And then I'm going to do one with a different stamp set, just so you can see how you can adapt it to use stamps you already own. And then I'm going to do another one with another stamp set, and this one will be a sneak peek from the upcoming spring catalog. Okay, so spring catalog starts in January. Hard copies are going out to my customers in mid-December, and people can start buying in January. I was able to get some stuff early, and demonstrators get to order early. So you'll start seeing a lot of these things on Pinterest and blogs and YouTube and stuff in the coming days and weeks ahead. All right, so first I'm going to show you the original card. I want to point out this paper because it's leaving. This is a discontinuing fall winter catalog paper, and it's gorgeous. I love these oak leaves, and if you can see in the video, gold, and the paper is beautiful. It's called Blackberry Beauty, I believe. And I was kind of hoarding it because I didn't want to use it because it's so pretty, but I've decided I really need to use the paper. Look how beautiful it is, though. There's the back. There's the back of that one. That's all I have left of that one. This one's so pretty with the owls. I was saving it because I thought I might want to cut a couple of these out and use those on a card. So pretty, little barn owl. And the back of that one's going to go with so many things. This one is amazing. So what you're going to do here is you're just going to cut it in half, and then that way you've got 2 sides, and then cut these in 4-inch sections, and this is going to be the background to a beautiful card. And you could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 backgrounds if you do 4 inches, and make 6 cards out of that one sheet. And you'll have to cut a little bit off the bottom, but it's so pretty. And that's a whole background right there. Add a sentiment, you're done. If you want to do some stamping, you can. This is another one that I thought was really pretty and had a hard time cutting. It's a problem. Alright, so that's this one. The back of that. Here's another one of that one. I'm saving that for just the right thing. Okay, anyway, that is going away at the end of the month. It's at the end of this month. It's going to go into what's called a Wall Supplies Last status. The stamp that goes with it is called Beauty of Tomorrow, and the paper I think is called Blackberry Beauty. Super pretty, and I really liked it for fall. And so the one that we did, we used this sentiment here: the changing of leaves remind us that new wonders are just around the corner. So pretty. And this other sentence, the sentiments are really pretty too. So that's what we did. Anyway, super pretty. Here's the card we did, and that is the kit that got sent to you. And then, like I said, you can change it up any way you want. If you're wondering where this die is from, I did keep it out because I wanted to show you. It's from the little animal stocking, the stitch stockings, the little cats and dogs. Super cute. It's this here. I really like the stitching around it, so it's kind of adorable. Okay, so this was the one that we did at Stamp Camp, and then I want to show you other ways to use these pieces on your own. So the first one I'm going to do, I thought I would do, I was looking through the annual catalog and I saw birds and branches, and I thought maybe it would look nice because I'm just thinking about, you know, the tree aspect of this, how there's leaves. So I thought maybe this one would be cute. Now the pieces of this, if you want to make on your own, the base is Blackberry Bliss. I've got another piece of cinnamon cider cut 4 by 5 1/4, and then this was 3 3/4 by 5, and then I just cut 1 1/4 off one side and flipped it. So you can do this or this, and those are going to go down here. And I'm just playing with this idea. I thought maybe I would flip it this way for this card just to change it up. And I'm kind of doing this like you are as a mystery kit. So I'm not sure if this will work, but we're going to go with it and see what we think in the end. I think I'm going to do it that way. Okay, let's get out this. So you were also given a piece of Very Vanilla for the inside of your card, and I have used it up on another mystery. I don't know what happened to mine, so let me grab a scrap of Very Vanilla. You know what, that's probably what, yeah, I'm going to use that. And I'm going to stamp a bird house, a bird nest. Will it fit? Yes. And a branch. And a couple of birds. Okay. So let's do this. Alright, so if you got this kit, I am really looking forward to seeing what stamp set you used on it. Has a very fall look to it. It'd be good with fall or trees or quiet meadow. I was thinking about using quiet meadow with it. So I'm really anxious to see what you all use. Sorry about that. I'm dropping stamp pads. Alright, this is Early Espresso, and I'm using it for the branch. Go kind of low. Okay. Now the bird nest, I think I want to cut out, so I'm going to put it on a scrap. And, so if I do cinnamon cider for the nest, well, let's go for it. Alright, so I've got cinnamon cider going down there. And then I'm going to do the birds in the blackberry. And I'm not sure how I'm going to like that. Now blackberry and rich razzleberry are both in this paper, but this one that I'm showing only uses the blackberry. Well, let's see. Let's give it a try. Alright. So this is the back. The stamp has 2 stamps, and you stamp them on top of each other, and this is the background. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and take some of that ink off and then bring it over so it's lighter. Alright. The one thing with Blackberry Bliss ink is that, like, these were already kind of pinky, but these were not, and now they will forever be pinky. Okay, that is a staining ink. Now, it doesn't affect your stamping ability. You can still stamp with it. Alright, my head might go under my phone here. You have to line these little guys up. There. So I've got dark and light. Alright. Sorry, my head is going to be in view for a second. Okay, there's my birds. Cute. Alright, so this has dies that go with it. And I thought I would go ahead. I'm also going to cut some of these out in gold to kind of bring out the gold. Alright. I have a scrap of gold out here. Here it is. Okay. I'm going to cut this so it fits in my mini machine, and that way I can do it right here on film, or camera, video, whatever the correct word is. My kids would make fun of me. Did you see that? I was trying so hard to be careful and be all slick and do both at the same time, and messed up both of them. Okay. All right. Okay, let's put this together. So am I going to put this on the bottom and this on the top? No. There we go. Right. Maybe dimensionals. I wasn't thinking about the height of the birds. I think they're going to stick over just a little bit, but I think that's okay. All right. Outside. Yep, I think he's going to be on the outside. All right, and then some little golden eggs. Alright, that's super sweet. Alright, now also in your kit I sent you with a little piece of gold ribbon. I think it was a pretty small piece. I think my intention was that it was going to have a knot there on my sample. Where'd my sample go? Yeah, I think we had just a little bow there. I wonder if this needs it. Let's see. I think I might leave it off of this one. Now what sentiment do I want to add here? Now the birds and branches does not have sentiments in it, but maybe I will add one. Maybe I'll add this hello, or I think I'll leave it blank actually, and that way I've got a card ready to go for when I need one. So I'm going to leave it blank. You show me what you did with the inside of yours. Alright, that's one thing I did. This is from the annual catalog. Now I did want to also show you something from the upcoming spring mini catalog. This was a stamp that I was given for attending. We had a online virtual convention since we couldn't have any in-person events, and for attending everybody got, we got all kinds of fun things. One of the things we got though, we get a couple stamp sets. One when you registered, and one came as like a prize at the end along with some ribbon and some other fun little things. But this one is called Amazing Silhouettes. Now I was just given the stamp set, so I don't have the matching dies for it, and you might think, how could you have a die for something that's just a silhouette? However, the dies are actually words, and they are very pretty, and so I wish I could show you them, but I don't have them yet. I will get them when I am able to order December 1st. So I'm going to show you how to use this fun set one way. And it looks really, they have some really pretty samples in the catalog, which I wish I could show you. I will be able to show you soon. But I'm going to use this other kit to just kind of have an idea. I thought that this, kind of looks similar. You know how we've got dark background against the silhouette here? That kind of reminded me of it. Also, I thought that this tree would be really pretty in the fall. Now, the ones in the catalog are spring colors, and they look really fabulous, but I'm going to go with fall, and I wonder if that's not even going to fit. I'm not going to be able to put it all the way, so it's going to kind of go off the page a little bit. We're going to see how this one works. This one might not be the right stamp set for this kit, but I'm going to try it anyway because I want to ink it up. Get something new, you kind of want to ink it up. Is this the right stamp for that? I could use a bigger block. Let me see if I have one around here. Is this one good? I don't want to use the ginormous block. I'm going to use this one. There is a bigger one, but it's really heavy. Alright, so here's my thought for this, is that I was going to grab some sponges. I keep my daubers and sponges in a thing like this, so I'm going to look for a raspberry, and I don't think I have a cinnamon cider one, but I'll look for a brown somewhere in there, and we'll go ahead and ink them up. I think I grabbed good color. Yeah, there's raspberry. Oh, I do have it. That is the right brown. It kind of looks bronze. I bet I used it for something like that. Okay, so here's how I'm going to stamp this up, and hopefully it'll work. I'm doing it like you. I'm doing my mystery kit on the fly. So, let's see, Blackberry Bliss and Cinnamon Cider. Those are the colors in our paper. So what I'm going to do, is this the cinnamon? Yeah, okay. I'm going to dauber some color sometimes it's hard to see where you've done and where you haven't. I think I got everywhere except right there. Okay. And I think I have inked it up. Alright. And now we're going to put it right there. So I've kind of inked it up, and I'm going to just kind of give it like some hot air. I'm going to kind of huff on it, just to kind of anything that maybe dried a little bit as I was going, because sponging, you're not getting heavy ink on it, and I want it to kind of make sure that it gets a good impression. So I'm going to kind of bring it to my area and give it a little huff. So that's a little weird to do on video, but that is what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, that looks kind of fun. All right, so that is my little silhouette. Okay. All right, let's put the card together, and then I'm going to find a sentiment. Now, that one doesn't have a sentiment, again, like our last one, so I'm going to have to give it a sentiment. I have ink on my fingers now. I think this time I'm going to have this paper be bigger. All the other ones I used the smaller side of that one, but it's so pretty. I am going to use the ribbon on this one. Now that ribbon, I believe, is going to stay available even after the holiday catalog. So that's cool. But that paper is not. I'm trying to hold it down and knot it at the same time. Okay, this one needs a sentiment. So I'm going to find something. And I want to find something similar to what comes with that stamp set. And I looked and looked, and I didn't have anything similar. Well, I have some stuff similar, but not what I was hoping for. And so I'm going to go with this Thanks, because it's similar in idea to what will be coming with the dies that go with this. So I'm going to stamp the Thanks in Versamark, which is our sticky watermark ink. So it's just kind of clear. Sometimes this stuff happens at Stamp Camp. We get some ink in there, that's okay. It's a clear ink, but it's sticky. I found a scrap in Blackberry Bliss that I was hoping would be the right size, and it is. And now I want to emboss in gold. So I am going to see if I can find my gold. There it is. Alright. Alright, I grabbed a scrap out of my garbage can here. Now I'm going to heat this up. Whenever I do the embossing on the videos, I tend to silence it because it's kind of loud, and I tend to fast forward, so that's what is happening. Okay, so part of me was thinking of leaving it like this. Some kind of thanks like that. Maybe that part is going to win. Anyway, that's an idea. That's what my thought process was when I picked this stamp set. However, this stamp set comes with cutout word dies. So then I thought, well, can I cut this out and still have it look good? Let's see if I can. Sometimes people don't like to cut things out, and I want to say, don't make yourself crazy getting it exact, because people aren't going to really notice. Well, if it's super messy, they will, but if you just give it some nice kind of curved bottoms, like I'm not even really following, I'm not worrying about it. And I know there are those electronic cutters, but I like to save my stampy dollars, my crafty dollars, for more stamps. So I don't have one of those fancy cutters, but I think this is okay. There. I think that works. All right, let's go with it. So I'm going to add some mini dimensionals on the very end here. And then on this side, throw a little bit of adhesive. Okay, there we go. Now maybe this would have been better on the brown had I flipped it, because then it might show up better on the cinnamon cider side, but it's just so pretty with that gold. I couldn't help myself. All right, I think that looks really nice. Let's do the inside. Nope, I'm all out. Well, here, let's just use liquid. Alright, there's the inside. I'm going to leave that blank for what I can write a little message when I decide who I'm thanking. Alright, so that is mystery card number 2. So there we go. I think maybe I will add the ribbon. It's so pretty. There are the 3 cards done with this mystery kit. I hope that you find something to use the pieces for, and I hope that you will share what you did with these pieces on my Facebook group. Okay, we have one more mystery kit to put together, and I hope you'll check out that video. If you are just tuning in, go to the first mystery kit 2. I sent out 3, and I hope you'll play along with one of them.